Tonight, we're looking into a parent's concerns about a leak at an oil and gas site near her son's school, the Bella Romero Academy in Greeley.
As Denver 7's Angelica Albaladejo tells us, this is not the first time toxins have been detected in that area.
At the Bella Romero Academy in Greeley, students study and play less than 2,000 feet from oil and gas operations.
What we have to realize is that the children and staff at that school have to be there. They have to be exposed to these harmful chemicals.
Patricia Garcia Nelson's son goes to the school, and she's been worried about the nearby oil and gas site for years.
I am a longtime activist because of this. As a community member and as a parent, I don't get any information about what's going on the site unless I ask and I find out what's going on myself.
That's what happened last Friday at the vetting site operated by Civitas.
That's when one of their field specialists came out and talked to me, and they said that they were the ones that found the leak. They noticed emissions coming off of one of the battery tanks.
Colorado's top public health agency confirmed in an email to Patricia there was a small emission from a faulty valve last Thursday. The next morning, state inspectors watched as the oil and gas operator Civitas replaced the valve. The state also sent its mobile air monitor to do a sweep around the school. It did not identify any harmful analytes above baseline levels. Analytes mean toxic chemicals, and the baseline means Colorado's threshold for how much of those chemicals can harm your health. We reached out to the school district, Greeley Evans District 6, and a spokesperson said it does appear any leak was small, was addressed quickly, and not of concern.
I would argue that we need to use more protective standards than what the state is using right now.
That's because this leak isn't the first or the last time potentially harmful emissions have been measured here. Colorado State University researchers set up an air monitor close to the school in 2022. It's captured several spikes in air toxics like cancer-causing benzene, like this one last September. And the day after Civitas fixed the leaky valve, an environmental group captured video of emissions from another piece of equipment at the same site.
Leaks are not uncommon, malfunctions are not uncommon, inefficiencies are not uncommon.
Andrew Closter is
a certified optical gas imaging thermographer, which is a bit of a mouthful.
It basically means he's trained to use a special infrared camera to capture images like this, which shows chemicals floating into the air because the combustor meant to burn them off isn't working at 100%.
It's really an indication that there needs to be a lot of oversight still and a lot of just active monitoring and inspection of these facilities.
Parents like Patricia agree.
It's going to continuously be up to parents like me in the neighborhood to keep an eye on what's going on because our children are not protected.
And Angelica joins us here in the studio tonight. You also reached out to the agency that oversees oil and gas here.
That's right. The Colorado Energy and Carbon Management Commission says that they're investigating Garcia Nelson's complaint. I'm told that an inspector went to the site, found the operator was in compliance, and so they didn't take any kinds of corrective action. In a statement from Civitas, a spokesperson also told me safety is a top pillar for the company and that the maintenance was routine and followed safety protocols.
Still concerning for that parent, and I'm sure many others. Angelica Albaladejo reporting for us tonight.
Thanks,
Thank
Angelica.
you. And digging deeper now, a group of Colorado senators are pushing to phase out and clean up oil and gas wells. They introduced a bill earlier this month, and if passed, the law would end approvals for new wells by 2030. It also expands rules to clean up abandoned wells, also called orphan wells.
The oil and gas industry is important to Colorado. However, fossil fuel demands are going down. And in order to meet our energy, green energy, clean energy goals, we can't keep drilling forever. So this industry is the #1 source of our severe air quality issues.
The Oil and Gas Association says a phase out would seriously hurt Colorado's economy and cut thousands of jobs. The bill has been assigned to the state's Agriculture and Natural Resources Committee. For a closer look at all of our past coverage on the oil and gas industry here in Colorado, head to our website, denver7.com.